mitigate and actually eradicate this situation. I believe that our oceans are not just the representation of the coastlines that we have, but our oceans are actually our own identity and that represents us. The Philippines is so beautiful, and I hope that we take time and effort to do the right courses of action in order to help and protect our Mother Earth, because remember that there's no planet A and there's no planet B, because we should not settle for plan B. Thank you so much.
What a very substantial answer from you, baby.
Thank you so much for the seminar.
No, no ito planet A. Pero sila planet A. Planet of the Apes. Anyway, wow! You impressed me.
Correct. Na-impress din si Born Again.
How about calling candidate number 5?
Number 5.
Hi, good evening.
Hello, number 5. You are representing what batch?
I am representing the batch of 1986 and 1989.
Okay. Dual SIM. Joke. Ghost issue batch. So, how does it feel being one of the candidates for this year's Ginoong Lampara?
To be honest, I feel so nervous at the moment, but I believe this is part of the process of winning, so I will give it a shot. And I would also to take this opportunity to thank my handler behind the stage. Thank you so much for making me this beautiful man right now. That's all.
I think you have a request.
Okay.
He was like trying to tell me that don't cover.
Yes.
Joke lang. Joke lang.
Covering materials.
Material, yes. Show to the judges now. Because it's a good view.
Correct. Nice view and sound.
Nice sight, nice sight. Nice sight. Okay. So now, I hope you're ready for your question.
Okay, sige. Candidate number
Akin nila, best, na maaga naman.
Candidate number 5, your question. If you are going to meet with the newly elected President of the Republic of the Philippines, what topics do you wish to discuss with President Bongbong Marcos, and why? Once again, if you are going to meet the newly elected President of the Republic of the Philippines, what topics do you wish to discuss with the President-elect?
Thank you so much for that very great question. I strongly believe that it requires a lot of courage to speak with the president, with the new member, the elected president. But I am here because I am an embodiment of the new meaning of life, and my main objective here is to find the true calling of life and fulfill it. If I'm given the chance to talk with the elected president, I'm going to have a discussion regarding with the SOGI bill, because for how many years we are fighting for it, and it is not yet surpassed in our law. So I believe that it should be something that should be discussed and should be give the value to it. I am also purpose driven, dedicated to challenging stereotypes, and want to inspire those people who feel judged for expressing themselves. And I am here because I aim to represent everyone, especially men who are part of and also, so that is the reason why I really want to talk with the president regarding with that topic, because so that we could create a world where everyone have a safe space on it. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, so that's
Thank you
the
so
answer
much.
of Ginoong number 5.
Oh.
Now we invite Ginoong number 6. Well, I'm pretty sure that you're the tallest candidate, yeah? And you are representing what batch?
I'm representing the Blazing Batch of 2013.
2013.
2013.
Are you representing the
16.
Sambuanga Sage batch, no? Yeah.
Correct.
So, I hope you're ready as well. Okay, lahat abay lang tabi ng Yakult. Yakult! Hello, Bess. Ma'am Lani from Daddy Bag Farm, Game Farm mga. Mental health has sparked meaningful dialogues. How can we do more that would strengthen mental health awareness? Again, mental health has sparked meaningful dialogues. How can we do more that would strengthen mental health awareness?
Thank you, ma'am. You know, ladies and gentlemen, mental health nowadays is a big issue that we are facing right now, especially the young ones.
Si Ma'am, dali nila ulit. Joke lang.
So the question is, how can we do more that would strengthen mental health awareness? Ladies and gentlemen, there's one thing that we could avoid the mental health. We should make ourselves happy. By making ourselves happy, we can make our mind, our health healthy, and that would go.
That's specific. That's
Correct.
short but meaningful answer.
Correct. Tama ka naman.
Correct, dapat happy ka.
Correct.
Tanong ka, ikaw, hindi ka happy-happy, meron ka mental health mo.
No, I'm happy.
Happy ba? Okay.
Silent lang ako kasi nakikinig ako sa mga sagot nila. Gagaling nila.
Kasi gagawin mo sa iba.
Gagawin ko sa ibang contest ng Q&A. Charot.
Ay, takiti ko crush, number 7.
Yes. Oo. Sige na, mamaya na.
May bagay lamat, takiyaman ka, joke lang. So here is our ginoong number 7. And you are representing what batch?
Batch 1985.
Wow, where are the... okay, kanta kagawad Michael batch, the Ilakel. Okay. So, I hope you're ready as well for your question. $95 gani kanda kagawad Michael. 30% na. Pero hindi sila batchmate. Anak niya ga tender batch.
Yan.
Aruroy man si Dimitiin.
Forcing.
Sana yung boots yan lang yun. Teacher pa kasi. According to experts, Earth as a whole is deteriorating and dying. What would you do to establish significant strategies to save our Mother Earth? Again, according to experts, Earth as a whole is deteriorating and dying. What would you do to establish significant strategies to save our Mother Earth?
So thank you for that very interesting question. So according to the expert, Earth is dying nowadays because of the curiosity and responsiveness of us human. We are throwing around our garbages. We are destroying our Mother Earth by simply deforestation. That is the main reason why Mother Earth is dying. If you wouldn't ask me, I am a hospitality management student and a student of civic welfare programs that train to preserve our Mother Earth beauty as well as environmental. So if you would going to ask me, what strategy can I do to save our Mother Earth? It's simply by educating every individual, by simply segregating our garbages at home, and simply by planting trees, that we can save our Mother Earth. Because at the end of the day, we are going to suffer all the things that we have done in our Mother Earth. Thank you.
Well, that's a very good thought. And in relation to that, that is why Dr. Richard Mariano implemented My Pera sa Basura.
Correct.
No? That is the real purpose namin ngayon. Anyway, so let's have male candidate number 8.
Ayan.
I'd like to acknowledge the presence of our newly crowned Queen Lampara, Miss Cheska.
Ayan, good evening.
Ayan. Kami, di ba ganda ko? Together with Jeneline Bullock, yeah. Hi. Good evening. Wow.
Ito pa ang
Is
kapatid.
this your first time to join?
No po.
No. And you are representing what batch?
I am representing batch 1990.
1990. Okay.
Batch mo.
2000 mo.
2000
Anyway,
mo.
so relax and pick your question. Question ba Mira? Hindi na onde ba?
Hindi. Nakikita ko siya.
Damay kayo. Kaya ano yan si intro il bata, alya tamin-tamin.
Hindi.
Question kita tamin. Ano question?
Correct question.
Ano maabang kayo?
Sige na.
What do you think? There is a lot of cruelty in contemporary society. And what can we do concerning it? Again, what do you think? There is a lot of cruelty in contemporary society. And what can we do concerning it?
Good evening, everyone. So, in my 18 years of existence, I always believed that as an individual, we have different perspective, different opinions, and different beliefs that we must respect. I always believe that the best thing to concern it is to respect every individual. I always believe that respect begets respect. Because in the end of the day, we are all human beings. And we need to show love, understand, and peace. Because in the end of the day, we need to have peace and unity in our community. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess the very point of Ginoong number 8 is respect begets
Yes.
respect. Okay, now we are calling candidate number 9.
Yan. Good evening, candidate number 9.
Hello!
Good evening po.
And you are representing what batch?
Representing batch 1992.
1992.
Wow, okay.
Ayun sila, dalawa na lang.
Okay. So, just relax and pick your question. Okay, this is the question for candidate number 9. Several bloggers have been recognized as forms of journalism, and some have even been granted press authorization to cover events. Do you believe bloggers can be considered journalists? And why or why not?
Well, thank you so much for that question. I believe they can be considered as
Journalists.
a journalist. I believe that several bloggers are always giving the contents that for entertainment. I believe that bloggers is the reasons why some people motivate themselves also to have a blog or posting in social media. I believe this kind of bloggers should be give other also people to also make a difference, just like blogging or make something new to their lives, and that is what I think. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, yun yung point ko.
Vloggers considered as journalists. Yeah.
You do vlogging as well, di ba?
Vloggers yung...
Illegal loggers. Okay, sige.
Sige.
One more candidate and it's number 10.
Si Joshua. Bongga naman si Joshua.
Joshua. Okay. So anyway, here is Joshua. So if this is your first time, right?
Yes, first
And how
time.
does it feel? What's your experience, best experience to this?
To be honest,
Sure.
I don't really had the opportunity to gel with my co-candidates because I was really busy in my organizations. However, being here tonight is a representation how brave I am to be able to overcome one of my fears. And it might be overwhelming because of the support. However, I will always cherish the experience.
And you do represent what batch?
Batch 1999.
Wow! Our host batch for next year's alumni. Okay, so your auntie?
Yes po. Mami na rin.
Mami. Okay, so I hope you're ready as well to pick your question and take time in answering. Take your time rather.
Yan kapoy ka, bes.
Okay, so this is the question for number 10. Do governing bodies take active steps to involve marginalized and disadvantaged groups of people? Yes or no, and why again? Do governing bodies take active steps to involve marginalized and disadvantaged groups of people? Yes or no, and why?
First of all, I want to say thank you so much for the wonderful question. Also, good evening to our board of judges. As a student leader myself and also as a community development worker and volunteer in Zamboanga City, I believe that the government has responsibilities, of course, in mending any conflict that we are experiencing, especially in the marginalized sectors. However, personally, based on my experience and overview on this, I think that the government should do more because there is this lack of equity. Because if we only give, if we only give programs, if we only give things to those marginalized sectors that they don't actually need, then we don't actually help them. We just do it because it is our work. I think the government should really seek for more issues that they are experiencing, contemporary issues that they are currently experiencing, so that these marginalized sectors can also be part of the Philippines as well. Because as a government, we hold so much responsibility, and at the same time, we as constituents, it is also our social responsibility to work with the government and do everything that it takes to build a better and a progressive economy here in Zamboanga City. Thank you so much.
Wow, very young yet full of
Ayan.
ideas.
Correct.
Good thoughts, baby.
Ayan.
So that ends our preliminary Q&A for the Ginoong. Now we'll find out